Hi, so this is Catherine Tindall. I'm one of the CPA partners with Dominion Enterprise Services, and I've got here Max. We did some credit work for Max and thought maybe just have a quick conversation so you can learn a little more about us and what his experience was working with us for his employee retention credit. So thanks for doing this, Max.
My pleasure.
So could you just talk briefly about what your experience was with the credit, kind of how things went for you, and just, if you could give advice to another business owner about this credit, what would you want to know, going into it that you didn't know maybe before you started the process?
Well, the first thing I would tell another business owner is just that the credit is out there, which I was completely unaware of until you spoke to me about it. So, I am actually talking to several other business owners that I work with our business, and I'm telling them this credit is available.
And how was your experience working with us?
It was more seamless than I expected it to be. I kept waiting for there to be more that we had to do. It was really just the initial conversation. We sent you guys the documents and then took the thing down to the post office at the end.
So any other, feedback or things that you liked, I guess in general, like, how do you see this credit working for your business?
The credit comes at a tremendous time for us. We're a very small business, and we pay our taxes, we pay our payroll tax, pay our employees well. But to get a credit like this to put into some of our infrastructure and marketing, it's a game changer for us.
Yeah, that's great. Awesome. Well, anything else you want to tell the listeners before we sign off?
I do want to mention that I was very impressed with how thorough you were at making sure that we qualified, since we were a bit of an unusual situation. I could tell you really went the extra mile and jumped through a few hoops to find the qualification, and then make sure that that was all ready to be backed up in the case of an audit. So that gave me a lot of peace of mind going forward with it.
Yeah, that's good to hear. And, I would say for all of the cases that we handle, it's, me as a CPA, it's always, it's not about just filing the credit. It's about being able to defend it in audit, because that's the proof in the pudding for the taxpayer is, is this going to make it through audit? And so that's the level that we treat everything with, of, what's the worst case scenario and preparing for the worst case scenario, so that there's really nothing to worry about, in the future if things happen. But awesome. Well, thank you so much, Max. I really appreciate your feedback and, willingness to share with other business owners about your experience with us. If you're a listener to this business owner and you're interested in having your situation assessed, there'll be a link below this video for how to schedule a phone call with us and talk through your situation and see if this program is something that you can take advantage of, and just how we could consider working together. So thanks again.